Hello students, what do you see in this picture? Okay, cuckoo bird. Does it sing? Yes, it sings so beautifully, so singing bird. Then what do you see in the second picture? Oh girl. Okay, very good. This girl belongs to Scotland. There's a Scottish girl. While she is reaping, cutting the crops and binding the crops at that time, that girl is singing song the Highland of Scotland. Now you come to learn a beautiful poem composed by William Wordsworth. It is titled as the Salitary Reaper. Okay. Now you know about the poet. William Wordsworth was born on 7th April 1770 in Cockermouth in Lake District of England. Okay. He was died on April 23rd, 1850. He is regarded as the worship of nature. He is the poet of nature. He is also a romantic poet. For him, poetry is the spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings. Okay. Let's learn this poem. Now I am reciting this poem. Try to look and to listen this poem. You listen me to understand and enjoy this poem. Let's learn. The Solitary Reaper. Behold her single in the field, yon solitary highland lass, riffing and singing by herself. Stop here, O gentle boss. Alone she courts and binds the grain, and sings a melancholy strain. Oh, listen, for the vale profound is overflowing with the sound. No nightingale did ever chaunt more welcome notes to events of travellers in some saddy haunt among Arabian sands. A while so thrilling never was heard in springtime from the cuckoo bird, breaking the silence of the seas among the farthest orbits. Will no one tell me what she sings? Perhaps the plaintive numbers flow, for old unhappy far of things and battles long ago. Or is it some more humble lay, familiar matter of today? Some natural sorrow, loss of pain that has been and may begin? Whatever the theme the maiden sang, as if her sang could have no ending, I saw her singing at her work and over the sickle bending. I listened motionless and still, and as I mounted up the hill, the music in my heart I bore, long after it was heard no more. Okay, my dear students, now tell me how many stanzas are in this poem. Okay, there are 8 stanzas. Okay. Out of 8 stanzas, you read the first stanza. Now see the important keywords in this first stanza. Behold. Behold means see or look. ध्यान सहित देखिबा. Solitary. Solitary means single or lone. Highland. Highland means the mountain region of Scotland. Highland lass. Lass means the young girl. Highland lass, the Scottish girl. The girl belongs to the mountain region of the Scotland. Reaping. Reaping means cutting. Okay. Now read this stanza silently. Okay. Now see, give me short answer with only one word or with only one phrase. Okay. Now tell me, what did the poet William Wordsworth behold or see in the Highland of Scotland? Okay, the young girl or Highland lass. Okay. What was the girl doing? The girl was riffing and singing by herself. Okay. Where did the poet see that young girl? The poet saw in the field of Mount region of Scotland, in the field of Highland of Scotland. Okay, do you understand? Now the theme of this stanza that the poet says, you behold to the listeners or the readers to behold a Scottish girl who is riffing and singing by herself in the Highland of Scotland or the mountain region of Scotland. The poet says that you stop here to listen to her song, or you may gently pass. Okay, now come to second stanza. In the second stanza, the important words are melancholy, melancholy strain, sad song. Melancholy means sad, strange song. Okay, well profound. Profound means deep. Well means valley, valley of Scotland. Well profound, the deep valley of Scotland. Overflowing means the spreading of overflowing with the sound. The sound of the Scottish girl's song is overflowing, is spreading in the deep valley. Okay. Now give me short answer with only one word or one phrase. Okay. First you read silently. Okay. Then tell me, what does the girl court and bind? The girl courts and binds the grain. Okay. What does the girl's song? What is the girl's song? Or what does the girl sing? Or melancholy strain, sad song. Okay. What is overflowing? What is overflowing? The sound of the Scottish girl. Okay. Where is the sound of the Scottish girl song is overflowing in the deep valley of Scotland, or in the valley or deep valley of Scotland, or the valley profound. Okay. Now, what is the theme of this stanza? The girl alone cuts and avoids the grain. Okay. And while cutting and binding the crops grain, that she sings melancholy strain. That's her song is a very sad song. The poet says to the listener, you listen her song. Why? Because our song is overflowing in the deep valley. Okay. Now come to third stanza. Okay. The important words in this third stanza is nightingale. Nightingale is a kind of a singing bird. Okay. Chant. Chant means sing or chant. Okay. Wearymen's is a group of travelers. They are tired. The tired. Wearymen's are very tired. Bands means a group of people. Here the group of the travelers. Here Sadihan. Sadihan means oasis. Marudhyano. Okay. Everyone stands. Everyone teases. Now it will it silently. Okay. Now see, the God song is compared to which bird mentioned in this stanza? Nightingale. Who sings welcome notes? Who sings the welcome notes? The nightingale. For whom? For wayfarers of travelers. Where did they take rest? They are taking rest in the shady haunt, in the urban desert, in the urban sands. Okay? Now, the theme of this stanza, here the poet compares the girl song with a nightingale. Okay? In the urban desert is found in the Middle East of the world. Okay? In the urban desert, the Orivans take rest in the oasis, in the shady haunt. They listen the beautiful song of the nightingales. They are relaxed by the welcome notes of the nightingale. Okay? The Scottish girl song is no doubt better than the nightingale, according to the poet. Now come to the fourth stanza. Here the important word, the keywords are thrilling. Thrilling means exciting. The short form, never. Here, the cuckoo bird, cuckoo sing word. Okay? Farthest hobbits, the group of group of islands in Scotland. Okay? Now, give me short answer that whose voice is thrilling? The cuckoo bird's voice is thrilling. Okay? When does or in which season does the cuckoo bird sing? In springtime. Okay? Where does the cuckoo bird sing? The farthest hobbits, the group of islands of Scotland. It's situated in the northeast of Scotland. What is the effect of the cuckoo bird song? It breaks the silence of the seas. Okay, where does the cuckoo bird sing? In the farthest hobbits. Okay? Now, stranger, will no one tell me what she sings? Perhaps the plaintive numbers flow for old unhappy far things and battles long ago. Plaintive numbers and sad music. For old unhappy far things. The girl's song. Or maybe very sad and unhappy events happen in the past, and the sad events, painful events that happened in the battles in the past and long ago. Okay, the poet cannot understand what that girl sings. What is the theme of that song, of her song? Okay. Now tell me, does the poet know what the girl sings? No. He cannot say what the girl sings. Okay? What does he guess or predict? He predicts, perhaps. Her song is a very sad music, sad song, and the events the events are very sorrowful, unhappy. Events happened in the past, or the painful events happened in the battles long ago. Okay. Now see, oh, is it some humule, familiar matter of today, some natural sorrow, loss of pain that has been and maybe again. Humule means ordinary song, familiar matter, day-to-day events, day-to-day matter, day-to-day routine life. Sixth stanza, and read it silently. Okay? What does this phrase, homule, mean? Okay, ordinary song, a common song, the song of a day-to-day life. Okay? What does the poet guess or predict? The song of the girl in the sixth stanza. The poet predicts perhaps that a song, maybe a very ordinary song, a familiar matter, day-to-day routine, events, or some natural sorrow, loss of pain. Okay, come to seventh stanza. Whatever the theme the maiden sang, as if her song could have no ending, I saw her singing at her work and over the cycle vending. Now the key words, important words, you see, maiden means on the call, the young girl. Okay? It's a sickle. Sickle is a kind of tool or instrument that cuts the grass or cuts grass or crops. Okay? Now tell, what was the girl doing when the poet saw her? She was singing at her work. What work was doing? She was cutting the crops with a sickle bending, with a sickle. Okay? Does the girl song have ending? No. The girl song has no ending. Okay? Now come to stanza 8, the last stanza. I listened motionless and still, and as I mounted up the hill, the music in my heart I wore, long after it was heard no more. Motionless, no motion, still, silent, unmoved, still, and mounted off. You say mounted off means climbed off. Okay, bow, first form of the view, bow means content. Okay, or carried, bohana karithala, carried, or took along. Now say, now we read it silently. Okay? Now tell me, how did the poet listen the girl's song? How? The poet was spellbound. He stood still and listened her song. So he was motionless still and listened her song. What did the poet view in his heart? View in his heart. What did he view? The poet bow. The music, the sweet music, the sweet song of the girl in his heart. Okay? Where did the girl's song remain for a long time? In poet's heart. Okay? Now, my dear students, we conclude that the sweet song of the Scottish girl had an everlasting effect on William Wordsworth. This is very beautiful poem, The Solitary Reaper, composed by William Wordsworth. Okay.